come up in your... Hello? Pay attention.
My bad.
Is it up?
Oh no, is it? Yeah.
Tagged you in a video. Hi. So, I don't think you did the right thing.
Yeah, I did.
Hey,
I told you.
who's here? Ooh, people are here. So I guess it is better than the Emmys.
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I was going to tell this story in my VIP, and so many people, like 3, no, I'm just kidding. Like, a few people were like, no, tell it on your regular page. I was just trying to get people to be in my, hello from Alaska, hey, from Ohio. So I just had like a couple people that wanted me to tell it on this page because everyone likes a good story.
What are we telling?
How we became a couple.
Ooh.
What'd you think we were doing?
I don't know.
What do you think we were doing?
I'm getting paid for this, right?
You get paid. No, you're
No.
not getting paid for this.
All right.
Okay. So, let me tell it. And, like, you can tell.
No.
Because I think I know.
That's, no.
You guys
All right.
might.
I'll interject.
You can interject. Object. Okay. So, don't judge my
Can I hit you with the
eyebrows.
drumstick when you're wrong? Like,
No! Someone called. Okay, so anyway, so here's the thing. Me and him have actually known each
I
other.
have a name.
Me and Gerard, have actually known each other for like over a decade. So we met each other through his sister-in-law. She wasn't his sister-in-law at the time, who is my friend. So obviously I'm going to have to tell some details.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Background's good.
like what happened is he is an awesome sport most of the time. So what happened is you guys know the story about how like I was an addict and stuff, and like when I got clean at that time, well, I had gotten out of jail and I was on house arrest. So this was really,
You were on an ankle monitor.
I was on an ankle monitor. But I was in a relationship, and he had just came back to Ohio, and we were going to 12-step meetings, and that's how I knew his sister, and I'm glad that was really funny. It was my accessory on my ankle.
Oh, your ankle monitor?
Yes, it's definitely,
Didn't you have, like,
it's not like Plunder or Tiffany's. It's like a dog collar, like a shot collar. Anyways, so I was that. And on that, and then like that's how we met each other, going to meetings and stuff, and we like instantly like clicked as friends, very, very platonic, because I was in a relationship kind of with someone that was also at the time trying to get clean, and he was gone, and this guy was like a play guy and like would hook up with any girl. Any girl that would talk to him. So obviously he was.
No.
Literally any girl.
No.
I'm going to say some names. I won't because that would be, but literally.
Standards.
Okay. At that time.
Well, they were low, but I still had them.
So anyways, but we were like friends, obviously. And so what happened was like we were really super into recovery, and I got off my ankle monitor and I went to like was kind of a halfway house, and I was able to go to meetings and work, and like we would just go to meetings all the time.
Yeah.
And he was also in like a like sober living environment too, and like literally like every single day, like I would, we would go to meetings, we'd get coffee, and like it was just so always platonic. We went to like the 12-step convention, and just like we just clicked. And what was funny is like he would actually like drive me and take me to my ex-husband's house.
Yeah. Like where she got knocked up and pregnant. Isn't
Yeah.
that weird? Like when you think about it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like I was taking you for like.
So this is real life story talk, y'all.
Yeah.
So anyways, and so like, but again, then he was hooking up with different girls too. All the time. Not nice girls. But anyways, so that was like over 10 years ago, right? And then like over the years, like he would move, like say to Florida and like come back, and I was in relationships and he would be in relationships, and like what would happen is, like, we would just run into each other, and we would, again, instantly click. Just like we never, ever, like, left. And it wasn't like when you, like, stop seeing someone for a while and you meet them again, there's kind of, like, that awkwardness. We would just always click, and then, like, we would go to, like, dinner. And I think, so the last time before I saw him this time, I had just found out I was pregnant with Coda.
I was like, what, your 8th kid?
Like my 4th kid. Ow!
It doesn't hurt.
You do not get to tell me what hurts. I just told you that.
Yeah.
So anyways, and then, like, yeah, so he's always in, like, we were both in relationships always. It was super platonic, but we were, like, best friends. Always, like, hung out with each other. But then, obviously, because we were in relationships, like, our significant others weren't. Like, he would date girls that would be jealous.
Yeah.
And, like...
Of the
friendship and stuff like that. So... Fast forward to, it was, like, almost exactly, like, a year ago.
Actually?
It was literally, like, a year and, like, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so what happened was, I was,
still married.
I was still married. However, it was ending, but that was not public. Just because a lot of stuff. Me and my ex are very, very amicable. We are still friends. Everything is great there. We were just more, and he's even like, he's even really cool with him. Like, you know, they talk, we all work with the kids together. It was just more of like a roommate situation. There was no like love there, but like it's really great for the kids, and there's no like nastiness or bitterness. And I know people want to know, like, obviously. So my marriage was ending. That wasn't very public.
I'm afraid I'll get beat up.
And you know, we just weren't ever we just never had that love, right? Yeah, still with the Propel always. And like, because my life had been changing, like I had realized, you know, that like in so many times I'd settled. And that's kind of what happened with my marriage is like I had gotten pregnant. I never believed that anything else would ever come from it. So it was a little bit over a year ago. I was driving up into, get my some work done on my teeth, and it was like, if you're familiar with Columbus, up past Cook Road, and we used to always go to this morning meeting together off Cook Road. And for some reason, Jerry popped in my mind. Like
I was always on your mind.
And we hadn't seen each other for like 2 years at that point. And I was like, gosh, I wonder what he's like up to. And it was literally like that. And so what happened was like, I had texted his sister-in-law who I'm good friends with, and I had messaged him on Facebook, and I'm like, hey, what's up or whatever. And you know, I told him, like, I was driving by Cook Road and I thought of you. We were friends.
Yeah.
Always. He swears that I had a crush on him the whole time.
She did. She really did.
He swears I had a crush on him.
I'd drop her off and there'd be like that awkwardness.
Shut up!
She was like waiting for something to happen, and I'd be like, alright, see you
I'm
tomorrow.
talking about before.
No, so am I.
Oh my god, no, I did not. Whatever. So anyways, what happens is I hit him up on Facebook, he gives me his phone number, and we're talking, and then we make plans to hang out. just like, we were just like, hey, we're gonna meet up. Like, I was like, I'm gonna hang out with my friend Dave. Like, we used to Friday night meetings, and I was like, yeah, we can just like go out to dinner, go out to movies. But then he canceled on me.
No, that's
he
not
canceled on me.
I had made plans, but I also and I had also made tentative plans with a group of friends, and I was so excited to hear from Brittany and really wanted to see her that I just was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
But not so excited that he didn't cancel on me. So,
well,
let me continue with the story.
Okay, and it is a story.
So what happens is I meet with my friend Dave, and we eat at North Star, and he's like, we're going to go to a movie, and he's like, and I'm meeting my sponsees there, and he's like, and there's some couple, other people or whatever, and I was like, oh, cool. So we get to the movie, and what was the movie? White Boy Rick.
Yeah, White Boy Rick.
That was the movie.
Detroit White Boy.
It was actually, it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
So we're walking at Easton, and guess who I see who we're meeting at the movie, who canceled on me? And then right there, he stalked me. I'm just kidding. No, but like from there.
We're gonna talk about stalking. What about when I caught you going through my garbage like 2 weeks
Ew,
later?
shut up. That never happened. So no, like we run into each other. It was just kind of funny because he canceled on me. And then like, again, like how all the times in the past, we literally clicked again. And we, you know, had just started talking to each other. And then we're like, okay, we're going to have dinner like the next Friday. So like, you know, just kind of occasionally talking, you know, through the week. And then like we have dinner that next Friday at Bon V. And that was like a year ago this week. And then like we just like basically filled each other in on what's been going on with each other's lives and stuff. And it was just like, again, like just kind of like your instant best friend, instant connection. And then like what happened is like just again talking, we want to hang out the next week. And
you're getting kind of nervous and pretty.
I'm not getting. Obviously, I'm not going to give them all the details. But so then we went and saw another movie, which was like, what was that one? Night School.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of when we started to like think, like I was just like, I think he might like me more than a friend. And he thought I did, but nothing ever, you know, happened or whatever. And then like I went to the Bahamas with Katie, Essie, and Andrea, and I remember like was talking to them, and I talked to Jerry the whole time, and like I think I did give Essie like a lot of details, like, you know, more about like my marriage and that there was this guy. And then like we basically, you know, when I got back from the Bahamas, things just kind of moved to, thanks Christine, I look really good now.
I told you that.
Oh. So, and then, like, the Bahamas after that is kind of, like, when things, you know, just moved on and moved to the next level. But, like, it was just, like...
What's the next level?
The next level is being in a relationship, kind of. Intimate or whatever. Physical. Stop it! He's really making me... So, anyways,
You put a lot of blush on.
But, like, it's just weird because we've always been, like, really good friends. And it was just, like... being with your best friend, which is just something I never have experienced before, but what everyone told me, and like it was just kind of a big deal because of like how I've been in relationships in the past. Like I just never knew that was out there, and like to be able to show my kids like what real love is like is just kind of a big deal. And when you're a mom, you want to have like that good example for your daughter and for your children, like your sons, to see like how you know, treat someone you love, and for your daughter to see like how they should be treated. And so that's just kind of how it all happened. I know like people have thought like maybe there was like some, you know, like scandal or whatever, but there never really was.
No,
yeah,
it wasn't. And it was, you know, when it went down, you were, you know, you were very forthcoming with, the ex and whatnot, and like, you know, it wasn't like anything went on behind his back that he didn't, you know, nothing like that ever went down.
Yeah.
So
we just always wanted to be like honest. It's just about being like a good good like role model, you know. But of course, like things in life happen, and
forget a role model. It's about being a good human being.
Yeah, and like of course things, you know, obviously could have been different and things, but it's just like how life, and I guess, you know, like love. So corny to say, but like you just can't plan it. So yeah, I actually got this. You guys know I talk about Chelsea's boutique a lot, so she has this there. And then of course you got to represent Buckeyes, and then we're matching, kind of not planned, but
you're a lot more relaxed than I thought you would be.
Why?
I think it's because of that CBD product you take.
Shut up! Do not even talk about that. Do not. You need a paper bag. Do not talk about that on my Facebook.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, but anyways, anything else? Did you like want to interject in the story at all?
No, I mean, you pretty much hit it all. I mean, you left out the parts like sitting outside my house and stuff.
But
be honest,
I never sat outside your house ever.
No, you did.
What?
When I caught you in the garbage.
Shut up, dude. Whatever.
You put that tracking device under
Put
my
the
car.
tracking device on the car, and like just made sure that things that where he told me he was going to be, where he was supposed to be. No, and that's just it. So
yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
Like you said, like when like me, like getting in relationships, like starting a relationship off, and it was like physical from Jump Street, and then you end up realizing like the physical part was good, but you end up like really like hating that person as a person. Like you just don't like them.
And what's funny is, like, the first time we had the dinner, he was basically telling me, like, how he's changed as far as, because, like, I told you, like, when we first met, like, that over a decade ago, he was with a lot of skanks. And he was a little, promiscuous.
Yeah,
So, like, that was just a good change. Like, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, like, I know, like, before when you met me, like, I was always, like, with, wanting to hook up with a bunch of girls, but now I've realized, like, well, and that's the thing, too, like, when you're in recovery, like, you kind of realize you have to work on yourself and, like, not, you, like, attract, like, crazy people.
Yeah.
And he may, say that may have been his experience.
It was.
Yeah.
Some crazy chicks.
Like, yeah.
No, really.
I know. But they may be watching.
Like, feared for my life afterwards.
Yeah, so that was just his experience. I mean, Jerry's a charmer. Obviously. If you've met him, you know that, so. Hope this was your good entertainment for Sunday.
Was? How long did that go for?
We're still on.
Well, no, I mean, total.
I don't know.
There's no time.
No time limit. Anyways, you guys, we will chat with you soon. It's always fun. Like, it's so much easier when you go live with someone else.
It is, because you got like a sidekick kind of thing.
Yeah, like a sidekick. Yeah. We could totally like do like our own business, like just like go live together. We just gotta find something we can teach people about. I don't know.
What do you think?
What do we teach? Not couples. Ow, I just broke my neck.
What the hell?
I just like cricked my neck. Anyways, yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for jumping on. I hope that was like better than the Emmys, or if you're watching the Browns play.
Oh yeah. Bye guys.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.